What is up, guys? So as you can see, I'm officially back in Connecticut. My trip in Florida was such a good time. It was awesome staying with the HP Logic guys, and it was awesome to see Adam and Nicole again, because of course it's always nice to see them. So we're back. It is time to start back on our grind. We got so much work to do. The drift season is coming up very, very quickly, so we got to get ready. The S13 is still not even primered. Hopefully by the time we get that primer, we'll get it primered and painted within just a few days. I have a crap ton of parts waiting for us inside. I cannot wait to open them. It looks like Christmas because I did order everything right before we left for Florida. So now everything is in, I'm excited. So we got a lot of stuff to do. I don't even know where to start with it, but let's get into the shop. I forgot how dark it was in this damn place. I did get the new shop light, so of course, this week is actually supposed to be very, very nice, so I'm gonna have to set up everything. So on Monday, I can actually go out and rent the forklift or scissor lift, whatever you wanna call it. We can get the lights done. But for now, the weekend's gonna be a little dark in here. But we're starting the day off fresh with DrewTube.
Did you guys miss me? Well, let's address something really quick. Mr. DJ No Way is well over the 11K spot, so I need the DrewTube Familia to hook it up. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, just follow Drew on Instagram. Him and DJ are in like this Instagram battle.
And DJ just got dumb clout, so DrewTube, where you at? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so Drew, the real question is, if you guys watched the last video, you might have known that DrewTube put himself in a little bit of a wager. And how did that go, Drew?
I didn't look at my car the whole time you were gone. No one was here. Oh, well, no. All right. Can you explain, at least I don't have the Ranger. I was stranded all week.
Okay, yeah. Drew's been stranded, so Drew got a new daily, and of course, with Drew's luck with cars, because he's a cheap bastard,
I traded a $400 scooter for it in my defense.
Okay, so from the outside, he got a Ford Ranger, looked immaculate, really clean, fooled me, low miles. On the way home, the frame snapped.
Yeah, yeah.
It snaps, and you guys would see in a few videos ago, I showed it, and so he's in the process of getting it repaired.
Shout out to Justin from Morpheus Performance.
So as soon as Justin gets some free time, because he is backed up, because he's a very busy guy, it should be fixed, and then Drew will have a daily again, and he can work on his stuff. But I guess Drew, you gotta eat a back.
I know. Can I can you give me to the end of the weekend? That was a longer trip than we thought. I didn't ever ride down here. I don't know.
All right, should we give Drew a 1 week extension? Everyone let us know. Should we let Drew have it? All right, guys, look at all this stuff. Bam, it's like Christmas out here. This was the greatest thing to walk into. I had RJ go pick everything up when I was out of state, so thank you, RJ, for that one. But I did get RJ a little gift. I got him a roof spoiler for his hardtop. My buddy was selling it, so. Sweet, all right, let's unpack everything. Now, you guys probably don't want to watch me literally unpack everything, so I'm going to take everything out of the damn boxes, and we're going to go from there. Look at this mess. There's a lot of stuff.
A whole lot of.
Okay, guys, so there's parts in here for the BMW, DJ Sylvia, my fake Sylvia, and RJ's Miata. Holy crap, that is a lot of stuff. Now, I went with basically all ISR stuff just because I believe that it's the best bang for the price. Of course, there's way higher end stuff, and some people don't think the best of this stuff, but I've always had great luck for it. All my friends have always had good luck. They allow you to basically do more with your car, especially 240s, for the dollar, and I appreciate that. So here it is. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm not gonna go through every part. Well, I guess we'll go because you guys will get bored, but got all these parts basically to refresh everything I had. Me and DJ both got the same downpipe because it has the flex pipe in it. And a lot of people do sleep on the flex pipe and they start cracking the manifolds. It's a pain in the ass.
I wish I had a flex pipe because I'm terrified of my manifold doing what roll the clip Jimmy's did last year.
I'm not.
I know. He doesn't have that clip anymore. Totally not.
So, quick thing. I got my Tommy pond cams, Tommy head gasket, all gaskets, smaller gaskets for the engine, remain seal, power steering lines, clutch line, clutch master, shifter tire ends, power steering kit, RJ's exhaust for the Miata, so when we turbo, we have exhaust, bushings, everything. Nothing crazy specific. This will just basically refresh my whole car, making sure she hits.
There's places to splurge, but for a lot of reasons, ISR makes rad stuff.
There it is. And then I also got my tinted taillights and my facelift grille for the E36. So I had the red clears before. I went with the red tint because I was really feeling it. This is my facelift grill, and as you can see, the grill styling is different. See how that's more boxy? That's more harsh. The boxy kind of looks nice, it's more aggressive, but this looks newer. So, and I also have both sets of grills in black. I have the old style grills in black and the new style grills in black. Now that's what's great about the E36 is this has been a big learning experience for me, and I hope for you guys too, to basically help you guys figure out what you like about an E36 if you're possibly building one yourself. I don't know, it's fun. We got a few sub mail packages that we kind of half opened up, so we're gonna actually show those on camera, shine some light to the people, and see what that hooks us up with. Pop it like a...
Yeah. This is like one of those, like, I'm gonna like pull out a scroll right now, like the olden days.
Reckless Tribe.
This is sweet.
That's pretty sweet.
I feel like this is like way back in the day. I have a message for James Oaks when I pull up with the scroll.
Love your videos, been following for a while. Great to watch someone with similar mindset. Anyways, we have sent you a banner for your workshop and some stickers. Hope you like them. Website is recklesstribe.co.uk. And they have a Facebook and YouTube. Check them out.
Hey.
There we go. We're gonna hang it up. Thank you guys for the, I don't know, shop accessories. All right, what's up, Jimmy? Random shit for my favorite YouTuber. The cozies are for all in the shop, especially Drew and Bighorn. Hey, he already knows. I know they look. I know they like to drink. The toys for Tuck. I'm sure he'll like that. Please film more. Tuck, thanks. Never stop filming. World peace. Your fam. Fallen Bullseye. This is YouTube. Check them out.
I know.
Bighorn's gonna be so stoked. Oh, look at this. Tuck's about to go crazy.
Oh my lord.
Thanks, homie. Raymond from Austin, Texas has a 300.
Look cute.
He goes, I saw this bed. I thought it would be a good shop bed for a little Tuck.
This is
Oh
so
my God.
cute.
Oh, he recently lost his dog. 19 human years.
Oh, that's old.
My veal side ZX. Raymond with 300 ZX. I'm sorry you lost your puppy.
Your mom would love
We'll
this.
share the love to Tuck, dude. This is really
Cootie
cool.
would
That
love
has
that.
Patty written all over it.
This
Patty
is
would
sick.
be obsessed.
This is too perfect. All right, this one, I think someone sent this directly off of eBay because it's from like China, I believe. Well, I know I feel bad because it doesn't say who shipped them, but it looks like it's just some black vinyl. Hey.
Printed
Oh,
out.
what?
Oh, it's M Power.
Hey.
So cool.
Put it here, but whoever sent that,
That's so
hope you're watching and thank you so much. This is sweet. I mean, mine is not M-powered, but we can make it M-powered.
Or
What?
we're gonna put it on the Ranger.
We can put on the Ranger. All right, guys, and then the last one we quickly open up too, and it looks like we got a lot of apparel from someone, and let's see who it is. You know, it's all about the black clothing. So you know they're wrenching. So this is Mike Weber, just basically showing that his company shares a love and passion for cars like we do. There's it's Lug Life Apparel. Facebook is just at Lug Life Apparel, and Instagram is just Lug Life Apparel. First, I hooked up with hella stickers. I got the business cards out here, and you know, being car guys, they know what's up with the all black. There it is.
Oh, is
Big
this
old
me?
Turbski.
Big old turd. Oh, hey, they got one for Steffi.
Any blue, black, any color, medium's good.
Dang, that's sick. I messed with it. Thank you
Yeah.
for sending Steffi a shirt. But check them out. Thanks, guys.
What is happening? Oh. Gets back up. Drew's gonna show him up.
There it is. I just spent an hour breaking all those boxes down. Look at that.
That wasn't an hour.
I know, that was like a half hour. It was a half hour, but look, it's all clean now. All right, guys. We're gonna start going through all these parts and seeing what we could do. It sucks because as of right now, like, I can't really do anything until I get my head done on my engine. I can't really do anything to the car until I get my engine bay painted. So it's like this, like, really shitty game of stalemate.
Looks like we're working on the E36.
We're gonna do some E36 stuff?
Yeah. E36 mods.
Let's try out the black grills. All right. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it looks better.
I think I like it better, yeah.
There it is. Nice. If the car was all red, I think that'd look pretty good. I'm about it.
Yeah, I like it. Thumbs up.
What'd you think?
I love it. I'm
Really?
very jealous. Why, you think I wouldn't like it?
I mean, I know, you're just really picky.
I love it. It just feels good.
He says it just feels good.
It feels right in your hands.
It feels good?
It's got the right girth.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's like nice and smooth. The power's on demand. It sounds good as hell.
Feels fun to be a mailman, doesn't it?
Yeah. Shout out Draver.
Alright guys, so I just threw a new shift knob in the BMW. Now, the shift knob, it's a Tomy shift knob. It's this, DJ just got it. I literally put this in everything. It's the longer option. They come in a shorter, longer one. It's the longer one. I think it's like 100 millimeters. And if you guys watched the video before we left for Florida, I got my shifted boot right here. So now my interior is actually looking like pretty complete. I still need to figure out this whole door situation. Having a really hard time finding another 92, 93 like window regulator setup. I was kind of hoping just to find one complete clean door since this door isn't perfect anyways, but who knows. As you just saw, I got the shifted boot cover for my E36, which I was going nuts trying to find. From my buddy Tom over in the UK. He has a shop called The Motor Works. Make sure to go on there and say thank you for me because he was able to source that shifter boot cover and a set of right-hand drive manual pedals. Since when I did my manual swap, I had to use left-hand drive pedals and they just do not work. They're too close together. It's not very safe, but it was just to get the car done in the meantime. So he was able to source me these and basically did the whole deal for me. Got them to his shop, checked them out, and shipped them over for me. So huge help. Thank you, Tom, once again. But I figured tonight was a really good night to get ahead of myself and get those in. Hey guys, as you can tell, all the pedals are like really close together. USDM clutch pedal just curves straight down, and this one, as you can see, curves a lot to the left, like a lot. Like, these are all super close together. So my goal now is to basically change the clutch pedal and see if I even need to change the brake pedal. And if I do, then, you know, change the brake pedal. But here is the left-hand drive clutch pedal. As you can see, it's perfectly straight. And the right-hand drive clutch pedal, this one goes way off to the left. Huge difference. It really explains why the pedals were so damn close together. Swap over all the little parts from this to here. I had my buddy basically take these all apart just because it'd save on shipping costs, because shipping to the UK to the US is kind of expensive. So it kind of just blew apart on me. So I hope I didn't break anything, and I hope I can figure out how to put it back together. All right guys, so the pedals are now in, and of course that looks a lot more normal. The pedals are all spread apart, nice and, you know, a lot larger, so your feet can actually fit. Now, there's one thing holding me back from finishing this, and it's driving me insane, so I'm gonna need some of you E36 guys help out there. So this is the diagram of the pedal assembly. Now, right here, these are like the locking spring, I think they call it, and there's two different types it comes with right here. I think this one's newer, this one's older, or like, I don't know what the difference is, but I have this style right here, which is basically this. It just kind of wedges itself in place, where this one uses like a enclosed type that also wedges itself in place. If I put this in, the clutch pedal just binds up and it does not engage. All right, so this is my original one that I actually took from the base, so this should work, which doesn't make sense to me. The only thing I can think of is like when this compresses, that sticks out. When the other one compresses, it doesn't have something that sticks out, and so maybe this is getting caught on the base. I don't know, but this one came off it. Makes no sense. Damn E36. Well, at least I want to get the new taillights on. Let's do that. We'll bang it out real quick. Here is the tinted taillight, and then here is the non-tinted. If you don't spray the crap out of this with like some type of liquid, I usually just use like a soap. The rubber seal on it right here binds up so freaking bad. So don't ever try to put these on dry. Much better. We sure got a lot of parts in today, but the one thing I need to get my engine done isn't in yet. Now I ordered new springs and retainers for my head, and I'm sending my head out to my buddy to basically get it decked, cleaned, steamed, and have him put the valves and springs, and have him put the spring and retainers in there at his shop. And once that is all done, I can get the head on and get the engine back together. And of course, I didn't get the freaking valve springs yet, so the engine's gonna be sitting like this for a couple days until that magically shows up. Honestly, I don't want to take the head off until the last second because I just don't want, you know, everything sitting around longer than it has to. The head should come off in only a half hour, so I'm not worried about it. And then this stupid thing, we gotta get. This stupid thing needs to be primed tomorrow. We're getting it primed tomorrow. I know I've said it 100 times, so I called Brian Hall and we talked, and we're getting this done. Once it's primed, it should be easy just to get the primer all prepped and spray it, and easy peasy, and then we can get get that freaking thing together. I actually talked to Logan Steele like 2 days ago. My hard parts have been powder coated, which is sick, which means once that painted, I could get it come all together. And it's a big snowball effect. I'm going crazy because I feel like I haven't gotten anything done in weeks, and I want to. Donald, I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out, man.
I feel shitty.
You shouldn't.
I feel shitty.
It's gonna come together, and eventually our cars will run, and we'll enjoy them.
They'll get there. And I'm registering these goddamn cars this week because it's nice out. I would have loved to do it tomorrow, but the DMV on Saturday is just not a good idea. Keep looking at it. Gotta drive it. Jimmy, you never drive your cars. Duh. It's been shitty out, but now it's nice out. Kind of. Alright guys, well this vlog has been hella talky. It's super annoying. Whatever. Got the pedal 36, kind of. Still gotta figure out the whole spring situation. Whatever. Open up all the parts, clean up all the shit. And now we are almost able to get back to work on the cars. Just gotta wait for the stupid valve springs. I'm gonna prime the bay tomorrow, get DJ's turbo lines, and we can get back to work. Hopes for this week. Gotta get these stupid shop lights up too. Now that the weather's good, pull the cars out, do all that, and I don't know what else to say. I've been rambling all day, but that's about it.
I need cereal right now.
DJ, we'll get you your cereal in a minute, but until then, I don't know, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be getting into work. You're gonna see us finally prime up that goddamn engine bay.
What's your guys' favorite cereal?
Yeah,
I want to know.
let Donald know.
I'm a cereal connoisseur.
Just like Jack.
Just like Adam. Have you guys seen Adam's? Oh my, it's impressive.
All right, guys, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll be getting back to work tomorrow.
Good night, y'all.